time in the world.
On mijn working area. Hier sind wir an meinem Arbeitsplatz. You get excited. Already want to schauen. And then I start with lukewarm soapy water. I work with 1/3. Und ich arbeite mit 1/3. Then I split this and I do this nice and slowly. It will stay on the same. So it will not go in all directions. So probably first, all the time, you look first and after that you do. And so the people from the beginning should be know by the veltmaker. Prepared wool I put into the water and let it soak. Now this is our starting point. Und dann ist das unser Ausgangspunkt. Again. So the next thing what I do, I make really soapy hands. Ich mache mir seifige Hände. And now it is totally not allowed to felt in the beginning. I start the felting when there is no wrinkle anymore. So almost all my wrinkles here now out. And then I can give a bit more. So I take it together. But this first round, I do this carefully. Not as a world champion. And more power. You go so far when it is for yourself. It shouldn't fall off your hand. Never in the beginning, hot water. Nie am Anfang. Because then the hot water is the boss. And we would like to be ourselves the boss. And then this is almost enough. I can feel the felt is already strong, but I always like to make really nice quality felt. And actually it's done. Und eigentlich ist es fertig jetzt. What we need to do, of course, is rinse and spin. Are there questions, ladies? Gibt es Fragen?
Annemie, mit welcher Wolle würdest du das dann besticken? Mit welchem Material?
This is a silk split yarn. It's 7 threads and it's only silk. I dye these by myself. And what I also would use, and I have still a lot of that really normal DMC. On this is, by sample, only the DMC and the silk split yarn. And because also this is just as the arm wing, also a little item. So therefore I use thin yarn.
I'm Evelyn Kakaterga. I live in Switzerland.
Pat Spark, and I am from Oregon, United States.
My name is Elke. I came from Germany.
Hello, my name is Svetlana. I'm native Bulgarian.
My name is Judy Gustafson. I live in Juneau, Alaska in the United States.
Hello, everyone from Frankfurt in Germany. My name is Stefanie Koch.
Hello, my name is Diane Wortbeck from Germany.
So, hello, my name is Petra and I'm from Germany.
I am Dea from Belgium.
My name is Ruth Gross. I live just outside of Madison, Wisconsin in the United States.
It's comfortable because I can stay at home. I can work the whole day, and in the evening I get the input from 1.5 hours. and it's really comfortable. I don't have to travel. I don't have to spend so much money.
I think all the things I have learned on the online classes, I would have needed maybe 5 years.
I feel very privileged to have taken these classes with Annemie, and I've learned a lot. It's really wonderful to see the projects from the ladies from around the world and to meet ladies from places I've never visited.
And I started wet felting in March 2020. And in October, I discovered Annemie's online classes. And since then, I'm always coming back for more.
To decide immediately it's interesting or not. I can change my mind afterward. Disadvantage is that I can't touch the projects from the other students, and I can watch it only from a distance. It depends from the camera if it's good or not.
But I find that taking a class in face-to-face is very exhausting emotionally.
And also for me, it's easier. The special techniques we learned from Annemie, there are a lot. I have, in the normal class, I had problems to remember them. In the online classes, I can always look to the recording, and I can learn it in my time. So.
And as far as having her teach me in the classroom, there are a lot of advantages. She can be right there with you and look at your work. But when there's a lot of other people, you have to sit and wait your turn. When we're being taught on Zoom, it's really nice because she's teaching all of us a lot of information, like learning stitches and all that. We're all doing the same thing at the same time, where when you're on your own, we all work at a different pace. So I think Zoom in that sense is really a great thing. We can ask as many questions, I feel, on Zoom as we could in person. And the other thing is when she's showing you what to do in the classroom, we would all gather around a table, and it was a little harder to see. Now she has a camera that comes right down on her work, and we can see everything close up and real personal, and we can hear her speak clear. It's just a really nice comparison. I don't know if I like one over the other. Of course, I love to see Annemie and get her hugs, but you know, this way I'm probably learning as much, if not more, because
that you can see the movement or the progress of everyone in that class. So you can see the beginning and everybody is holding up the first piece, and then you keep on doing it, and in the end you have the and also her wool and yarn inspires me to work and be creative as well.
But the advantages predominate a lot, and I will continue because it's very, I like it very much. And I thank also Annemie very much because he's a very good teacher.
And most of all, I appreciate Annemie's patience and ease in teaching us new techniques. And that she's always there when I have questions in between classes. In between those classes, I have time to rethink, to redo, to rewatch, and to collect questions.
I started my online classes with Annemie, and I will admit that I did that because we're friends. We have been friends for many years and have taught in classrooms side by side in different events, different places. And I just hadn't had much of a chance to actually take a class. You know, only enjoy the results of her classes from her students, and when I was teaching also at the same event.
One of the advantages in this time right now when the pandemic is going on is the fact that we're able to see Annemie from all different parts of the world. And I think instead of sitting in your house and getting depressed and this and that, I think that Annemie is a light spot in everybody's life. She teaches.
Such a pleasure to study with Annemie, and I love the way she presents information, and I really like the way she can say the same thing, and not exactly the same words, but if someone's having difficulty, she can switch the words just a little bit until they can get to that point where, yeah, okay, now they have it. And she does that so patiently. So
Also, I enjoy to learn at home in Annemie's class. I like get now people all the world. I learned very much in the year 2020 from Annemie. I love the works from Annemie, and I learn English a little bit, last bit. Yeah, I'm very nervous. Sorry.
Two things.
If you take the same classes, you meet people again and again, and then you really get a bond with people, which is very, yeah, especially in this time, it's very, makes me very happy to know more people, to see them, to meet them, to talk to them, how they are doing in this time, in this difficult time. So that's a big advantage, I think. Yeah. And also what is very special, that Annemie is such a good felter that if we are felting on the screen, she can see from the other side of the screen how we're doing. And if we're felting enough, she can give instructions, and it's very, yeah, she's very skilled. So.
And the thing I miss is when we do the normal classes, we have time in the evening, we can sit together, we can talk, we can connect each other. I can see much more what the others are doing. That is what I just miss a little.
Felting bags, and I'm excited to learn these forgotten techniques from her. That way I can combine my knowledge from Bulgaria, my own, with her. And I expect very curiously the next course in February. And it's a joy for me.
A little disadvantage is, I think, that you can't see Annemie, I can't hug her. I can't feel the atmosphere that is with Annemie in her atelier. You can't have the atmosphere of the other students together. I can't go to the shop of Annemie and make myself happy with all the sweet and little wool stuff. And so I'm really looking forward that we can meet again and that we can go to your atelier, Annemie. But thank you for organizing this. It really keeps us going through COVID time to be creative and meet people and feel that we're not together in it.
But I really do appreciate the fact that she is online and that we can see her. I can ask her questions. I can email her, and immediately she gets back to me. I just think that it's worked out really well, the online classes.
We have all the time in the world, time enough for life to unfold all the precious things love has in store. We have all the love in the world. If that's all we have, you will find we need nothing more. Every step of the way